was saying that she missed me.
I missed it.
Because we haven't seen each other in a while. I think I kind of missed you at the midnight when you picked up your nano.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to work on Mondays.
Okay, hi, I'm Jill. Kia ora. Jill. Tina Yan.
And Kiwi Bell Knits, Belinda.
We're in the city, in an office building. So in Auckland City, I should say. So I've nicked off work a little bit early so that I can hang out with Belinda.
And this is the building that I work in, so we have a cafe downstairs. There's a bit of noise. People should be going home now, but get lost.
They should have gone home by now.
Yeah, go home.
So sorry for any echoiness behind or occasional talking, or sometimes people might walk behind us.
Yeah, we'll kind of give them the evil eye.
Yeah, we already got rid of one person.
Yeah.
You set up the camera and you go, oh, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Leave.
It's a beautiful day today.
Beautiful day.
Jill was saying that she looks a bit tired, but I think all these colours that she's wearing today keeps her, it's quite fresh. And, yeah, lovely. I'm in black.
Is that your official work colour to wear?
This is my casual Friday. So today's Friday, the 5th of December.
Oh, you know what? I don't think that you've shown your tattoo before.
I might have.
I haven't noticed it.
Not
on the camera.
sure. Yeah. I mean, I can pretty much show them off in the office on Fridays, but I do tend to wear longer shirts. But people are aware that I have t-shirts. Not quite finished, but it's all part of the artwork. We create and we like to be colourful.
Can I show off what you've given me today? Is that alright? Can I?
Oh yes, yes.
So I got this really cool little bag. My name on it.
Yeah.
And inside I've got a very cool t-shirt. And a pin. This is part of. These people to shut up.
Yeah, tooty out.
So this is part of what Belinda's doing to raise money for her Oxfam walk.
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of creating work and designing work, and one of the things was I wanted to be able to raise some funds for Oxfam. So I designed a t-shirt and a knitting bag. So what I did, I did flip Jill some pictures. I was looking at some existing t-shirt patterns, and I saw a lot of the fist and the needles, and I had a stitch dictionary. I thought about knitting the swatch, but then I decided to make it more graphic because it's going on a t-shirt, and it was around our knitting cafe group in South Auckland. So it worked out well in the design. I've sold a few t-shirts and bags. I've made a nice profit for our donation page. So
it's a chart.
Yeah, so this is the knitted version.
Oh, you knitted it?
Yeah, so that's the cafe knitting. There's the yarn ball and needles there with the sheep. What I didn't realise when I drew this out on knitting graph paper was that I needed to drop the sheep down one row, so that would stand out a bit more, but this is a prototype. Yeah, so it worked out well as a knitting pattern. I did look at the copyright, and I noticed that in the Stitch Dictionary that the author said you're most welcome to use my designs for whatever reason, and including profit. So I was going to send her an email to ask her if it was okay if I used a design for charity, and then I noticed that she even said for profit. So I was happy to get this hat knitted up and the t-shirts made and the bags. Yeah. So Pin is this official Stephen West Keep On Knitting Kitten pin, which is the name of our Oxfam group. So it all worked out really well.
So I don't know if that was in the plan, but I just was excited, so I needed to show it first.
Well, that's why I gave it to you today, Jill, so that you would show it off first.
Looking forward to wearing it.
Yeah. I would have worn mine today, but being in the office, we don't really wear t-shirts.
So labels on.
With labels on it, yeah, advertising.
Yeah. Right, what we're going to do?
Well, it's been a while.
I've only got 2 things, so.
Okay, I've got heaps of things, so Jill, I think we should go first.
I've got nothing to sit back and relax. This is, okay, this.
Yes, I saw this on Instagram.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, in the podcast that I did all by myself, I'd started knitting this in a different colour, and it was a couple of kiwiana colours that I was colouring together. Except I didn't do this bit, and I went straight into the pattern, and I balls the whole thing up basically. So rather than rip it back and start again, I thought if I ripped it back and started with another colour, it would feel like a brand new project rather than it being a failure the first time. So this was my orange tail yarn that I got off New Zealand D-Stash's Facebook page. It's a merino one, and it's called something about summer sherbet or something, maybe pastel or something. Maybe I think it looks like sherbet. The top is the confetti top, and it is by, got my little note here, Knit Attitude, which is Chantal Mirugashiana. That's how you say that. Yeah. So this is its second outing, and I really like it.
It's really pretty, and the way that the lace opens up with a solid colour really highlights the lacy bits than if it was a speckle or...
It was really cropped, and I made it long, but I think I might have made it too long.
So how many skeins did you...
It was a 200 gram ball.
Just one?
And I had a little bit left. Also 200 grams, so it was about 700 metres.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I practiced my continental knitting
Oh, okay.
the whole time.
When you were on Stocking Stitch Island.
Yeah, in this bit. Yeah, so it went really fast.
Wow. It's really pretty. I started to look at similar patterns on Ravelry, but I thought, no, I can't copy off Jill, because you can't. It's not a
Different cities
competition.
now.
If Jill's got one, I need to have one too. And I know that Jill and I are sometimes in sync with some of the patterns that we come up with. Oh, gosh, I have that pattern, and it was just about on the needles sort of thing. So, yeah.
What else? I've got a pair of socks to send to my uncle in England, who's been waiting patiently for a pair of socks. About a year and a bit.
Jill, you're not supposed to keep your relatives waiting.
But my dad was first, and then I had a request from a work colleague, and
Yeah.
And it's only just winter in England now, so it should be alright.
Yeah.
So these are the I think was it Opal that's done the Monet socks.
That's right. Yeah.
So this is a Monet, one of the Monet colours. I haven't obviously made the match, because I don't.
They kind of match the green, the gold, the white.
So some parts of it kind of go together, but then it goes off again.
Yeah.
So this was the haystacks picture, right? The picture, I don't know what it's called, but it had haystacks on it.
Yeah.
So there are my 2 finished objects.
Right. Well, just so that I have been doing something, so I've done quite a few hats. I've done the cafe knitting hat. I've done the brush strokes hat, and what I
really like that stitch.
And I don't know how to get rid of it. Something went wrong there.
Pull it down, and
I'm sure I followed the pattern, but I need to fix that. Unless someone likes that pixie elfie look.
stick pom-pom on the end.
But the stitch is really nice, and it's really thick and squishy.
Really pretty.
So that's the Prosper yarn. Yeah, I really like that. I also did a frolicking deer hat.
I showed this to my work colleagues, and they had to look twice.
Did they know what?
Then they saw. Yeah.
So yeah, one and then two lookers on. So
So
well, I could make
perfect.
3 of them. That'd be a bit too rude.
So watching's not rude.
Yeah. The other way. So that's a silver and raisin colour Zalanda heron, which is my favourite hat yarn. It's got possum in it. It's still damp, sorry. And I'm using plates to block, which is something that Willie Wormhead recommended on Fruity Knitting podcast. I thought that was cool. And I pulled out an old hat just for this blocking on a larger plate. Just noticed that it's quite deep, quite long, but I wish I had reversed the colours, but I still have an opportunity to do that because I've got more yarns with it. Again, this is Zalanda heron.
What's that pattern?
I can't remember. Yeah. I'll put it up somewhere. So those are 4 hats.
Did you come on the train this morning with plates and things in your bag?
Yes, I did. And I packed up and this is my chart. I had to put it on an A3 because I'm so tired trying to read a little chart that just blew it up. The other thing is I've got some socks that I've finished knitting.
That's a surprise.
Yes. We should call this section
The socks
Sock It To Me Baby.
Oh.
Sock It To Me Baby. So these are size 7s, and I think this is a Regia colourway that I was trying to use up. So they're pretty much matchy-matchy. Look at me, matchy-matchy. Right. This one here is again a Regia colourway. That's the Design Effects K Facet. So I managed to score this from Ravelry D Station Nelson.
Oh.
Yeah, so I really like that colourway. And again, not very good on matchy-match because it's really hard to see that grey.
That's a nice colour.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I have one that needs a friend, which is a West Yorkshire Spinners. I think this is the Mojito. A lot of people have been commenting that's a really pretty colour, and I like that too. So these are my charity knits and gift knitting. And those are, and I have a headband, which is a Stephen Westwood hat, but he also has a headband for this braid, which the pattern I'm using for my corduroy. So that was using the Outlaw Bandit, which we'll be seeing more of that later.
We got some of that can.
This is the Can 1010 colourway. So that's to work. I wanted to use it as a swatch for my corduroy to see how well it works out, and I could see how the main colour sits on the top and stands out. So that worked out really well. Cool. So that's all of the knitting that I've brought to show. So
And are we on now what you are currently knitting? Apart from another sock for that friend?
yeah, no, I couldn't carry all of that in.
I have a couple of things that I'm currently knitting.
Okay.
So I'm making more socks.
Yes. For who?
These ones are hopefully for my brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just doing plain socks. They're just, they've got no pattern.
Is this Christmas knitting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is. So Christmas knitting, quite like them. So I'm doing 2 at a time magically. I quite like the colours.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Yeah.
They're jewel tones.
True.
Yeah.
So I think that's a red jewel.
Yeah, it looks like a K facet as well. Design line. You're right.
Red one or banders. No idea. It's not a yeah.
Sometimes you can recognise the as skilled as we are with yarn.
Oh,
We
you-
know our yarns.
You do. You know your soft yarn. You've probably got this colour somewhere in your stash. You've got every colour ever made.
Well, I'll show you a few soon.
And my other thing is my work in progress. So I've got another one at home, which I didn't bring because it's another Christmas present. This one's for my
So you
nephew.
can't show it, can you?
Well, it's for my nephew, and I did want to show it to my sister in case she said, "Oh no, he won't like that," and put me off knitting it. So I'm doing. I found this. So I was. I've got notes today. In a little, this really cute little book that my friend bought me from Vietnam.
Oh, that's cute.
So I was trying to avoid the Black Friday sales online,
Oh,
and so instead of doing that, I thought, I'll go and I'll just go and get lost in patterns on Ravelry, and I came across a cal and a cow, so C and a K for the indie design gift along. You heard of that?
no. No.
So for like a week, all these indie designers put loads of patterns available, and they gave them like 25% off or
Oh
something.
my gosh.
Yeah. So I did a bit of shopping.
Did you not play with the shopping cart first before you commit?
No, I just shopped.
You just shop.
I did.
Straight
I
in
put
there.
a lot of favourites.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I decided what I wanted to do. So I had kind of thought I'd make my nephew a hat, because I made a hat for his girlfriend.
But his nephew's not young.
And he's 22.
Yeah.
And it's called Take Refuge. So it's kind of plain but really not plain. So it has a lot of paper, but it's got twisted stitches everywhere. Like every row's got twisted stitches.
Okay.
Yeah. So and it just gives a really cool texture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's by a lady called Emily Lipper. Lipa. Lipa. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm doing it in. So it called for a worsted weight yarn, which I don't really have that. So what I'm doing is I'm holding fingering weight double, which is probably not quite worsted weight, but it's making a good size. So I'm going for the size really, and I'm doing it in the skeins yarn I got at Khan, and it's the alpaca sock, and I'm doing it in the biscuity colour. I don't know what colourway it is, but it's kind of biscuity colour. Yeah. So I'll take a photo and put it somewhere. Well, it's halfway done. So that's one of my whips at the moment, and it's taking a lot of concentration. I've done about this much, and it took about 3 days.
Yeah.
Because there's also it is a lot of
Are
concentrating.
you using a cable needle? Are you
No,
just twisting
it's
it
just
without
twisting.
the cable
Yeah.
needle? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have quite sharp, pointy needles?
No, I
for that?
probably don't have the sharpest.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that it helps if you've got very sharp points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine it would, because you have to like get through from the back.
Yes.
Through.
Yeah.
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 But it's really interesting, and it's the texture is pretty cool, and I think it's going to look really, it's going to look like a really funky kind of knit.
Yeah. Oh,
And my other, so I'm staying at my sister's this week, so I had to bring something to do as well as my usual meeting socks.
can't bring your spinning
Well,
to your sisters.
I can bring my nano, which I did.
Yeah.
I went to the Hand Weavers Guild on Tuesday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Mount Eden, because another of my friends, I got her a nano as well, and she hadn't spun at all.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, rather than me teaching her something that I'm just learning myself, I took her along to the Hand Weavers Guild to get some specialist direction.
Right.
Yeah, so we sat there and on our
Yeah,
little
that's
nanos. So I've started again on this, my doodler.
Yep.
Yeah,
And why did you put that away?
because I got bored with it.
You didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it, I just got
Yeah.
bored.
Yeah.
but I can't really show it. So it's kind of
Like a Rastafarian hat.
yeah. Now, so I've done obviously done the top, finished the middle, and I'm doing. So you can choose to do 3 or 4 wedges, depending on how much yarn you've used at the beginning. I didn't feel like I've used a lot of yarn, so I'm doing 4 wedges at the bottom, and I'm on the last wedge about halfway through. So I should finish that tonight. The last wedge.
Oh, lovely.
I hope.
Yeah.
And then it's onto the edging. But
So you're nearly there.
I'm nearly there.
You're nearly there.
Yeah. So I don't finish it. I finished the wedgie bit tonight, and hopefully, I've got tomorrow night as well here. So
Yeah.
I've got some more time tomorrow. Yeah. That's all my knitting.
Well, I'm all about acquisitions. So apart from the designing that I have been doing, there was a few things that I've acquired, and one of those things is and I really wanted this book. So when I ordered the Stephen West pins, I thought I would better beef up the order because I was shipping from Denmark to the UK and the UK to New Zealand, so it was double the postage. So yeah, so I bought the book, and there's quite a few nice patterns in there. It's given me lots of ideas for the future. It's also a great book to have. I don't have a large Stephen West book, so I just wanted to have this one. We last weekend we went to the Nathan Homestead craft market, and one of our friends was doing some de-stash, so I bought a couple of things, and one of those things was fibre. This is the colour doesn't show up, but it's called Dark Plum.
You might be able to see it better, not in the
Yeah,
plastic. It's better.
that's better.
Yeah.
So Dark Plum 20 micron merino 200 grams. So that was a nice little sale there. So I mean, no, I don't know if it's really difficult to spin dark colours, but I really like this colour, so I helped our friend de-stash that. While I was at the Clevedon AMP show, which seems like a month ago now, which I think that's right, about a month ago, I bought some Surrey fibre from Terry at Ripping Yarns. And what was interesting, the story that she told me was that the 2 alpacas, oh, here are their names. Oh,
Magnum and Sophia.
oh, sorry. So Magnum and Sophia. So that this Surrey yarn has come from 2 alpacas, and no, I don't know which one's which, but one lives now in Karaka,
Yeah.
over the Mutwi, and the other one is living in a nunnery outside Taupo.
Oh.
And Terry showed me the pictures, and there's this alpaca with the lake in the background looking so beautiful. So a life in serenity, I suppose. Yeah, so that was nice to, when you get those little stories about the animals' names and their lives attached to the fibre that you buy, and it's really quite cute. When I was in Nelson, I didn't buy any yarn.
But you went there to do yarn.
No, I was on a writer's retreat, and I stayed at a very beautiful place called Appleby. They had a large house and some huts, a glamping tent, and under the stars bar. So it was just too far to get myself to the yarn shop, which Jill did tell me that they had to, and I was like thinking about it the whole time, can I get there? But there's no transport from Nelson Airport to Nelson, no buses, it's taxis or shuttle only, which is $20 each way, so no yarn purchase is worth $40 in transport. Well, No, it wasn't. So what I did find was a company, a New Zealand company, that sells dye kits and knitting kits for schools.
Actually, it was a New Zealand company in Australia.
No, this is New Zealand, in the South Island. So it's from. They do say on their website, but of course I haven't committed to memory, thinking things are going to be a lot easier. So the dye kit comes with 2 skeins. You have an option of buying the skeins of yarn or not. So this is New Zealand raised sheep wool, and no, they don't. I know they are in the South Island. So it comes with 2 skeins. I ordered 2 skeins.
That's quite cool.
And it comes with a foraging guide on which plants that you can dye. These plants are New Zealand plants, and what colours you would get. So that was a really cool thing to have. Came with mordants and gloves. Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty much a kit.
It's gone.
It's gone.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was a cute thing to do. There's been a change in the way that we purchase offshore within New Zealand. So from the 1st of December, we're now being charged GST.
We're not, but the companies that are selling to us have to pay
So
our
it's
government.
included.
Yeah, so and it's whether the other company wants to register for GST or not.
Yeah.
And so what we've found is a lot of companies just will no longer post to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to have to register for GST with our government. Oh,
Yeah.
I think I've got that colour.
So I did quite a bit of stash acquisitions before the GST came in, and one of those things was the signature Christmas colourway
I know I haven't got that
for
colour.
2019, which is Robin and Jill. Merry Christmas.
Oh, no way.
Yes, way.
No, I've got that colour.
Now, Jill, I think we should cast on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyone else want to join us?
Oh, a
Christmas
Christmas Eve sock.
Sock cast on.
Does it have to be a pattern or can it just be plain?
Any old.
Just any old sock
Yeah.
sock?
Any old sock Christmas Eve cast on.
Christmas Eve with Christmas.
Well, if you're
Definitely.
lucky enough to have some sort of Christmas yarn, but any yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just onto it, you know.
Yeah, cool. Definitely.
The other one of my really neat finds that I was so happy about was, we talk about that hair fit. I found on Instagram a lady had knitted matching socks using this grundle sock yarn, and I've never seen it before.
No, I've never heard of that.
It's called Similar. Now I ordered this from the UK, and I think not many sellers have this yarn. I think I paid about $10 shipping, and it came in 3 days.
Wow, that's so cool.
And I went far out. I committed to 2. I think they did end up costing me about $43 for the 2, which is okay.
That's pretty good.
It's okay.
It's like $20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I've got something different.
I really like that.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
that's cool. Jill?
No. No way.
Yes,
You
way.
can't give me all your sock
Well,
yarn.
we could be like matchy. Like retreat matchy.
Oh, when we go to Dunedin.
Yeah.
Socks and tops.
I bought a lot of sock yarn, especially solids, and my 3 go-to is Shopper Wool, Regia, and West Yorkshire Spinners. This one really stood out to me. It's called Gerbera, and this really stripy, bright. I'd never seen this one. It's not the normal rainbow yarn.
No,
Something else.
it's a bit thinner.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, so I do have a lot more. I did stash up.
So you just bought a sample to show us.
I just bought the fancy stuff. The fancy stuff. Yeah, so you do need quite a bit of stash when you're knitting socks because you just don't know who's going to pop up family-wise, and you think, well, okay,
Some socks.
solids are great for patterns, and stripes, self-striping is great for stocking knit. So it just depends really. Just kind of have the sneaky questions: what's your favourite colour? What's your shoe size? And they magically appear in the mail, and
I haven't done any of that for my gift knitting.
they know that's coming.
My uncle asked.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law did, and I just asked my dad what size feet did he think he had, and was it about the same as his?
Yeah, yeah.
Then my dad, made sure that he tried on his socks, which is not worn yet. He likes to keep things, not wear them.
Yeah, my mum's the same. She keeps everything I've knitted her in a drawer. And I'm like, Mum, can you wear this? She goes, oh no, it's just too good.
Yeah.
And I thought, I think it's their generation, they think things are more precious than what they are. And we're happy to wear the heck out of things till they wear out and then make it again. Yeah, so, so that's, I mean, I've acquired a lot more stuff, but
I've done a couple of acquisitions, but I didn't bring anything with me. But I went shopping at Heavenly Wools.
oh yes,
Yeah. And bought some
fibre.
fibre.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she sells on Etsy.
Mm.
And so we heard about how amazing her fibre was to spin. So I thought,
I bought some from the Christchurch Festival, whenever that was it 3 years ago?
Yeah.
And it was Elsa that highly recommended it. So I bought the Power colourway back then. It's still sitting within the stash, but I'm not brave enough to get anywhere near it. But it's I've seen it spun up and it looks so beautiful.
I started on Tuesday night with one of them. I got like 3 mats from her. And I can't remember what colours, I just picked randomly. And one of them wasn't there, so she said, "What do you want to do to surprise me?"
Yeah.
So I had 3 and they're quite different. So I started spinning it on Tuesday night and it just is beautiful. It's really nice.
Yeah. Was it quite puffery and fast?
very
Yeah.
much,
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Something's going on here. Now we are in a cafe.
I also did some overseas shopping.
Oh, that's a risk.
I went to, is it Garn? What's the place that does the unwashed, the one with the spinning oil still in it?
Holsgarn.
Holsgarn.
Well, we've both bought Holsgarn.
Yeah, so I did some of theirs on their Black Friday sale.
Because I did notice that they were shut at one stage for some weeks. Was that when we were at retreat?
I think so. Yeah.
And we were telling our friends about Holsgarn and they couldn't even order anything. So the shop was
The
closed
summer
down.
holidays.
Yeah, the summer holidays.
Yeah. But I did find some. It's still on its way.
And it's really nicely priced too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got enough to make another little summer top. A red one that I've pattern I've seen.
So I bought my Christmas present, and I'd have to read it out to you because I just haven't. But I bought, yes, an Ashford loom, a knitter's loom,
Nice.
and I bought the 70 centimetres, which is 28.
That's how wide it is.
It's, yeah, couldn't imagine having the smaller one. So yeah, so that's my Christmas present. It arrived and I've kept it in the box. So I'm not opening it till Christmas Day.
Cool.
And one of our friends, Jan, has also scored a knitter's loom
Yeah, cool.
for the
Pretty-
price of
pretty much.
well, it was a tray,
Yeah.
a cake.
Okay. She's a good baker. She's a good baker.
She's a good baker, yeah. So
That's a good cake. I'm
and
sure.
yeah, it's really nice when you have these friends that you can trade with. Yeah, so I've got I decided I would buy the knitter's loom for my Christmas present, and I don't think I will be making any other major purchase until my birthday. Yeah.
Does Dunedin happen before then?
Yes.
So there should be some interim shopping, I imagine.
Yeah, so we're jumping ahead to March 2020. Jill and I have to Dunedin, and I also have the Oxfam 50k walk, which I'm happy to say we have reached our our donations. So we've exceeded, and we've done really good with our fundraising. And then it's my birthday, so I need to find myself a bit of a reward for that month. But tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow we're doing a dye day, which is exciting. So we're going to the Auckland Creative Fibre kind of HQ. Yeah, at
The horticultural room.
yeah,
Across the road from the Auckland Zoo.
and we're doing a wool dyeing day, so it goes like for about 5 hours or something.
Yeah.
And we get to dye all sorts of things, like we're doing locks and fleece, and we're over dyeing, which is like we're dyeing some yarn, and yeah, it's going to be really cool.
So I didn't get onto the course, the dye day course, and I couldn't get onto the wait list or the course the day after. So I just flicked an email and said, "Oh, any possibility of getting on?" Because my mates are on. So, and you know, how's the wait list? Is any cancellations? And I was offered a position to be the helper. So I will be a part of the day, and I will get a chance to dip some dye.
Will you bring a bucket? Because I've got a bucket. A bucket.
A bucket.
A bucket.
Um,
A bucket.
A pakiri.
A bucket.
Pakiti.
A bucket.
Pakiti. A proper one.
Just a bucket, you know.
Just a proper bucket.
Yeah.
I've got some makeshift half empty water containers that I take the lids off with a knife. Is that good?
I don't know. I think this is like I don't know. This is
A
on the
proper
thing.
one.
Bucket.
Oh,
Otherwise
was it on the list? Was
yeah.
it? Oh,
Otherwise, I
okay.
have to go shopping to the warehouse and buy one.
I think I've got a bucket in the car. Yeah. Pakiti. Yeah. In my native language. And oh, by the way, I've started my Te Reo Māori language course with the Te Wanganga. Oh God, Wānanga or Aotearoa. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about as part of the Te Reo Māori language was place names.
Yes. Tauranga Moana. That's where I go. Tauranga Moana.
Tōranga
Moana.
Moana. And I live Tanakinakoura in Auckland.
So just, I've got 08, and then you just start cutting the name.
What was interesting, because I'm also on my cards is place names, was the name for Napier, which we visited.
Twirling round.
And it is Ahuriri,
Yeah, which is the place where we stayed.
where we stayed. So the Māori name is Ahuriri, and it was the official, the original port for Napier was Ahuriri. So that was really interesting.
Should I tell you, I've just finished my tikanga level 4
Oh,
in through the same people.
okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the same course I'm doing, tikanga.
Tikanga level
Yeah.
4. I think I'm doing te reo.
No, sorry,
You're
tikanga.
doing
Yeah,
level 3
I
with
was
that
thinking
one.
that I was going
I
to do
have these cards as well.
two.
From my last year's
So
one.
you've finished.
I did that one last year.
Yeah, okay. Oh, God, you
I
were
just-
ahead of me.
Just in the next one. I don't think I've got any higher. It's quite intense.
Yeah, yeah.
I know lots about politics now with the Maori and
Yeah.
all the land laws and things.
What I found interesting was the beginning of the course. You talk about your connection with your ancestors, Māori and non-Māori, and we'll be going for a little bit of a walk, taking some footage. So where are we off to?
Well, to be honest, I mean, this might end up being a few sessions whilst we're both together. So we're also going to do some recording tomorrow, hopefully at the Dye Day.
Yep.
But we're also now going to pop down Queen Street in Auckland and go to the Queen's Arcade and visit the only yarn shop that's in the central city. There's a couple not far away, but this is the one that's really, really close. Is it New Zealand? What's it called? New Zealand Yarn and Fibre?
So
sorry,
New
no,
Zealand fabric and yarn.
Yeah.
So it's so this is where a lot of tourists go into the shop if they're seeking out New Zealand yarn. So it only sells New Zealand yarn, and there's some New Zealand Indian yarn as well as some homespun. So yeah,
So cool. So that's where we're going to go. Whether we add this on right now or do it separately, we'll see how we go.
yeah.
At some point, you'll go for a walk around Auckland.
And it's a beautiful day to do it. It's a Friday, and I have annual leave, so I've actually got time off from the time that Jill turned up. So I'm going to dump my things and then come back down.
Cool. Ka kite, we'll see
Ka kite
you
for
soon.
now.
Yeah.